Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video, and welcome back to another weekly update video. And boy, do we have a lot to talk about. You could probably tell by the length of the video that I'm gonna have a lot to say on certain subjects. So, and judging by that statement, you can probably guess that I'm gonna be ranting about something political. But I'm going to get the more important stuff for you guys anyway. The more important stuff out of the way so that if you don't want to hear my politically based rant, you can choose to leave the video and not have to try and find out when I'm going to be talking about my channel rather than politics. But, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the lack of videos over the past 4 days. That's just... There's no excuse for that because I had all the time to get those videos ready and I just didn't. And I don't know what my problem was. I don't know why I didn't feel like recording, didn't feel like editing, didn't feel like doing anything. So I honestly don't know why. I mean, because I've wanted to, I just haven't. And I mean, Thanksgiving was busy, yeah, but that was only one day out of the past 4 days. The other 3 days, I definitely had time to prepare, get videos ready, that sort of thing. So, no excuse for it. I'm going to be trying to get back on schedule. Videos on Saturday, or today for you guys, may not be 100% on schedule, but... there will be 2 on Saturday, so that's good, I guess. Alright, that's all I wanted to say about my channel, nothing else really. The new series I promised on Tuesday, was it actually? Or Monday, it was a Monday with the weekly update video, and I do have something else to say actually. But, the video I promised, which was starting a new series that I think you guys will find enjoyable. That's taking much longer than I thought it would to edit, and I've been putting it off a little bit, but it is taking a while, so I'm gonna have it ready whenever I can, and it'll just go up whenever. I'll announce it on Twitter what exactly it is when the time comes, so stay tuned on my Twitter. Twitter.com/Captain2020. If you didn't catch that, go down to the description box below. Yeah. Alright, but anyway. Now on to my political rant. You can click away now if you're not interested. Or if you're afraid I'm going to share different views and you don't want to get pissed off or anything like that. But before I begin... These views are completely my own. I'm entitled to my own opinion, and you are entitled to your own opinion, but I do not want to be attacked in the comment section below. You can leave your views down in the comment section below, and your views can be different than mine. I'm not trying to limit your freedom of speech here, but I do not want to be attacked, and if I am attacked, if I am insulted because I believe in something different than you, then I will ban you from the channel, and that'll be that. So don't do anything like that. It's not cool. I mean, I don't do it. I don't do it to people who share different views than me, and I expect people to act the same way. So, all right, that out of the way. I believe you guys have probably heard about the shooting near a Planned Parenthood clinic. Now, in terms of where the shooting took place, that is all screwed up because the media, some media outlets are trying to say that it took place at the Planned Parenthood clinic. Other media outlets are saying it was near the Planned Parenthood clinic at a bank. And so I'm kind of confused as to where it actually happened, but I'm pretty sure it was at the bank, not necessarily at the clinic. But anyway, I'm sure you guys have heard about it, and I'm sure if you have any knowledge in politics or anything, you know where I'm going with this. But ever since that happened, some media outlets and a lot of people have been saying, oh, Republicans attacking Planned Parenthood clinics, they're extremists, they claim they're Christians, but they just attacked a Planned Parenthood clinic. One, anyone who takes another life and claims to be Christian is not Christian. No, for no reason at all would a Christian ever take a life. If you take a life, you're not a Christian. It doesn't matter if you do it in the name of God or not. You're not a Christian. And two, you can't judge all Republicans based on one attack. Okay? And you might be saying, well, the Paris attacks, you're judging Syrian refugees based on that. No. I was already not necessarily judging them. I was already, deciding what I wanted done with them before those Paris attacks even happened. And that's a completely different topic that I'm not diving into because I already covered it in a weekly update video a couple weeks ago. But okay. And that the whole Syrian refugees thing, I said I'm not diving into it, and I'm not. I'm just using it as sort of an example. I'm not really sure. But people have been bringing that up, saying, I read this one tweet, actually. This guy was saying, right-wing extremist launches attack on Planned Parenthood, but we have to be afraid of those Syrian refugees. So that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sort of sense. Okay? That has nothing to do... The fact that there was a Planned Parenthood attack, an attack on a Planned Parenthood clinic or something of that sort, has nothing to do with Syrian refugees. That's a completely different topic. You can't bring that into this sort of discussion and try and use that because it has no place here, because it doesn't make any sort of sense to use it here. That's like saying, that's like, what's a good example? What's a good example of that? Oh man, it might take me a while to think of one, because, it's 9 in the morning. And I'm not using that as an excuse, but, my brain doesn't function as well in the morning. Not that it functions that well altogether, but it just doesn't function that well in the morning. Which is why I'm surprised that I've been able to sort of sustain a valid point throughout this discussion. But let me try and think of an example, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so a somewhat good example. It's kind of different, and I'm going to say that now so people don't get pissed at me for using it, okay? It's like so-so in terms of how good of an example it is. But it's like if someone shoots a bear and they're not supposed to be shooting bears, like it's outlawed or something. It's like that person saying that we should just ban guns altogether, so that doesn't happen anymore. That's not really a good example, but it doesn't make any sense to do that anyway. And that's what I'm trying to drive across here. You can't bring in the Syrian refugees topic because that has no place here. They're two completely different topics, the shooting at Planned Parenthood and the Syrian refugees topic. They're completely different topics. You cannot merge them into one because they won't be one topic if you merge them together. You can't merge them together into one topic. That doesn't make any sort of sense. Okay? Alright, all those people out there. Alright. Yeah, and then some people bring up that there have been acts of arson committed at some clinics within the past couple weeks, which I find a bit hard to believe, because I think if those were to have occurred, I would have heard about it, no doubt, because the media, the liberal-based media, would love to print stories out based on that and showcase it and get it out there, because they want to make people believe that, Planned Parenthood is good, Republicans are bad, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, so there's that. And then there's this one other thing people were saying. It's like, how can you call yourself pro-life if you're taking life at a Planned Parenthood clinic? Now, the first part of that statement is true. You can't call yourself pro-life if you're taking life. That's just not how it works. I don't have a problem with the first part of that statement. But the fact that you added at a Planned Parenthood clinic just completely ruins it. Because do you not understand what goes on at a Planned Parenthood clinic? Abortions take place in a Planned Parenthood clinic. Abortions involve taking the life of an unborn baby. That taking the life, as in murdering them. I heard something like 6,000 babies are murdered a week, but I find that a bit hard to believe. I don't know. I don't have any specific statistics to go off of here. Probably because the federal government does not want to release any sort of statistics like that, because it would harm their case for Planned Parenthood. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and besides, federal government has to sit there and lie about everything anyway. You can hardly believe anything they say anymore, because it's all just a convoluted mess of lies and forgeries and everything. It's so hard to tell what is true and what's not. But yeah, I mean, I agree with the first part of that statement, but adding at a Planned Parenthood clinic just completely destroys that statement, and makes it have no sense whatsoever. But my overall point is that just because there was an attack on a Planned Parenthood clinic, it might not have even happened at that clinic. I'm not really sure, because the media likes to screw with everything to get a fucking story so that they can make some money. I don't really know. Whatever the case, it was one attack. Okay? Alright, my whole point is that you can't sit there and try to use this to your advantage. And that's exactly what leftists or liberals want. They want to use this to their advantage. And when they found out that this attack was not necessarily at a Planned Parenthood clinic, I feel like some of them were saddened because they couldn't use it to their advantage. And call me heartless. I dare you. Call me heartless for saying that. But you know what? Here's what I have to say to you. That's exactly what I would expect from someone who would call me heartless. Try to make me out to be the evil guy. Try to make me look like some deranged, heartless person. That's exactly what I would expect from someone who would call me heartless for making that statement. That's exactly what I would expect. And it doesn't make me heartless, okay? The loss of life is never a good thing. I already said that earlier in the video. So anyone who tells me that I'm heartless because I made a statement like the one I made is an idiot. Is an idiot. You obviously have no understanding of anything relating to politics. And honestly, you should just back out of it now, because you're never going to understand any of it. Okay? Calling me heartless makes absolutely no sense. Okay? And you can tell I'm a bit furious about this topic, because I have seen a number of tweets and people saying all these different things that make no sense and are just not right. not literally right, as in right wing. You get what I did there, but they're not right. They don't make any sense. You can have your own beliefs about Planned Parenthood. Oh, Planned Parenthood's a good place. You know, abortions are only a small thing they do. You know, maybe they are all about women's health and everything. you can have your own beliefs, okay? We don't actually know what goes on in there because, you know, they cover up everything. The federal government protects them from just about everything, which is a little suspicious, but you can have your own beliefs about that stuff. That's fine. This is the United States here, okay? We're entitled to our own opinions. We're entitled to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of everything, essentially. Okay, you're entitled to that. All right? But sitting there and saying something that makes no sense, and then having someone call you out on it, and then saying that you're attacking their beliefs does not make any sense, because your previous statement, your first statement, made absolutely no sense. Okay, and I'm talking about statements like the whole, how can you be pro-life if you killed people at a Planned Parenthood clinic? That makes no sense. Okay, leave out at a Planned Parenthood clinic, and you're fine with that statement. Okay, but that's one statement. What was the other statement I said did not make any sort of sense? Oh, bringing in the whole Syrian refugees thing. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either. Okay, all right. That was my political rant. I don't know if I have anything else to say on it. If I do, I'm going to vent it on Twitter. Either that or retweet someone who said it for me. But, yeah. If you have views differing from mine, leave them down in the comment section below. Like I said, you attack me, I ban you. No doubt in my mind. Won't even second guess it. Won't even reply to your comment. We'll just ban you immediately. But, yeah, if you have differing views, leave them down in the comment section below. Maybe we can get a good debate going. Maybe a good conversation going. Maybe we can learn something from a conversation together. Maybe we can learn differing things, you know, and maybe change our views on certain things. But yeah, if you have the same views, also let me know down in the comments section below, because I'm interested in what you guys have to say on topics that I am quite interested in. So let me know what those are down in the comments section below. Leave a like if you found this conversation even interesting, even if you didn't agree with me. If you just found it interesting, if you were intrigued by my statements, leave a like. And if you didn't find this video interesting, leave a like anyway. Because, you know, why not? It's only one button, man. It's only one button. It helps me out so much, okay? Press the motherfucking button. Please, please! But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments section. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.